Welcome back to Mental Health Mondays with Kate. So this is what happens. I take a week off for vacation and then come back and my Monday is slammed. Just trying to, dig out of missing a week of work, and then I forget until 4:30 that I'm supposed to do a Mental Health Mondays today. Oops. So, news first. I am unsure. I'm leaning towards not. If Mental Health Mondays will be here in May, I might take May off just for the added time that it would be beneficial to have to prep for some big things happening this summer. If you don't know what those big things are, I would encourage you to subscribe to my newsletter, which you can do by going to katejmeyer.com and clicking subscribe on the homepage. Give me your name and your email, and then you'll get my newsletter once a month, and that will keep you apprised of all things. Today, though, we are talking about resting from grief. So the first week in April, we talked about attending your grief. The second week in April, we talked about dosing your grief. And today we are talking about rest and the importance that rest plays as you navigate the grief journey. So, what does that mean? Well, first, as a reminder, if you want to hear the videos for attending your grief and dosing your grief, you can go to the YouTube channel, and the entire library, in fact, is there all the way back to episode 1. So go there and you can watch whatever you would like, and click on the notifications, and then you'll get these whenever I happen to drop them, which sometimes is not first thing Monday morning. So, resting from your grief. Here's the thing. In a lot of ways, grief is inescapable, right? In a lot of ways, it dominates our everything. However, we are not built to withstand it 24/7, 365. We need breaks. So, resting from grief is you saying, I'm going to take whatever you think you can handle. 1 minute, 5 minutes, an hour, a full day, maybe more than a solid day, to rest, to take care of yourself, to, what could it be? Take a hot shower, take a hot bath, go for a run, read a book, write in a journal, call a friend who will understand you well enough to know that when you call and say, I want to talk about something else, they're not going to push you. They're not going to try and get you to go against what you're saying you need and talk about your grief. Who are the people in your world who will let you rest from your grief? Who will let you talk about other things? Who will let you listen to them talk about things that have nothing to do with your person or with your grief? It's a really important part of the process. Get yourself rested in all kinds of ways, right? So if you've been on a spiritual journey asking all kinds of questions of God, that's a good, helpful part of the grief journey, but rest from it. Sabbath rest, right? Take a break. Let God just speak to you for a minute. If you have been going nonstop since your person died, because going nonstop is what helps you feel safe, let yourself stop. Let yourself linger for a little bit. If you have been standing still since your person died, rest for you might look a little different. Resting from your grief might be giving yourself permission to pull out of that hole, to let yourself for just a moment look forward, look to the future, or completely disconnect from your person for just a minute, just a moment, and talk to somebody else about something else. We need those breaks because we get trapped in loops. We get trapped in segments that can really cause us additional pain when there's already enough pain. Rest. Rest. Take a Sabbath. Take time to step away. Practice mindfulness. Practice meditation. Practice letting yourself just experience whatever it might be, something ungrief related as much as possible. We do this because, again, we're not built to withstand it 24/7, 365, but also because when you take the break, when you rest and say, I can't anymore today, I'm going to watch my go-to funny movie instead. When we do that, the next time the grief comes, the next wave of grief, the next intentional approach to grief, suddenly the energy is there and we have a little more stamina. We have a little more attention to give, and it helps. Attend your grief, dose your grief, rest from your grief. Faith doesn't erase grief. It is launching this summer, come July. It's pretty exciting. Pre-order information is almost available. I promise to announce it as soon as it is. Again, sign up for my newsletter if you don't already receive that. But as soon as I have pre-order information, I will share, and encourage you to do the same. So between now and July, I don't know if I can give the specific date yet, so sometime in July is what I'm going to tell you. You'll begin seeing a lot more from Faith Doesn't Erase Grief. I want to know what questions you have. I want to know what you're excited about. And again, probably we'll pause through the month of May for these Mental Health Mondays with Kate. We'll see what happens. I'm just going to take it 1 month at a time, and we'll go from there. If you have topics for Mental Health Mondays that you would like addressed, I would love to know that. Send me an email, leave a comment, and then we'll see how important, if we need to keep these going, okay? All right, be well, get rest. I will be in touch. Take care of yourself.